Welcome back to another edition of the Electrician's Tool Channel. Today we're going to do a comparison between some, I guess you would call it combination pliers or lineman pliers, but we're going to do a comparison between the two. The ones at the lower part of the screen right here is by a brand called, a name brand called PITTSBURGH, and that's a brand that's being sold at Harbor Freight. And these right here is from Vampire, and they are being sold with Vampire tools, 8-inch screw extracting pliers. Okay, and these are 8-inch linemans, I guess you would say 8-inch lineman pliers by Harbor Freight. But I would consider they both like combination pliers, but you know, whatever you want to call them. Now, these are the only ones that I can find that could kind of be similar to the Vampire pliers right here. And I want to do a head-to-head comparison between the two, and we'll just see which one that, not only would I prefer, if I had to make a choice out of the two, which one that you would prefer. And I'm gonna start off by just looking at these lineman pliers right here by Harbor Freight. I got to tell you, it's not the worst I've seen. It's not the best either, but it's totally not the worst. From the way it looks, well, the handle is like they've been dipped. Well, the handles are dipped for sure, but you have, let me see. The knife feels kind of sharp. Yeah, you could cut something with that. Probably like a 10-gauge wire or something like that on down, but it'll stop right there. I wouldn't try anything like a number 8 or number 6. I don't think you get that done. But a 10-gauge on down, 10. I mean like a 14 on 14, 12, 10, like that. You could, with 10 being the thickest, I think you'll be all right with that. Anything else, you'll have some difficulty with it. As far as the grip right here, it's okay. It's not the best I've seen, but for the price of these things, that what they cost, I think it's okay. It's kind of loose, feel loose right here, but keep in mind these are kind of old, and I've been, these are like a just throwaway bag that I have. They're kind of old. I've used them from everything from, you can tell the little marks right here from beating on them, or because they're like throwaway pliers basically. If I was to leave these on a job site, I wouldn't cry about them at all. I wouldn't even look at we blink an eye about them. But they're okay. The handle feel okay. It's not comfortable at all, but it's okay. They have a little grip back here, some teeth right underneath here. I guess that's if you want to grab something and pull it. I think that'll be okay. And like I mentioned about the knife is okay. It's pretty sharp. But the reason why I probably won't cut anything bigger than a 10 gauge wire, because they're so small, it'll be hard for you to get the leverage you need. But maybe if you had some longer handles, or you can put some cheetah pipes on the end, or on it, make it longer, I think it'll do well. I think it'll cut it. But the machine is I'm surprised it's machined well. Also, I don't feel any like sharp edges that they didn't machine it right, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay for the price and for the price. I think when I bought those, what I want to say $6, something like that, I think, but it wasn't over 10, and I wouldn't have paid $10 for them. I think it was something like $5.99 or anyway, something like that. Now, these are Vampires, made by Vampire Tools, made in Japan. And I was told by someone at Vampire Tools that it's made with American steel. Okay. Now, any questions about that? Again, I'll tell you, you may have to contact the company. That's all I was told. But these pliers here, they are new, and these also have the little teeth back there. if you want to pull. They are well made, and they are very well made. I like how the grips feel. The grips feel really nice. Uh, the teeth are feeling real aggressive up here. Even the knife is sharp. And the same thing goes with this one also. It'll cut, I think, with the max wire gauge. I think your cut will be a 10. You get away with that. Anything other than that, it may cut it, but you'll have some problems with it trying to cut it. I think it'll cut a number 6 too. I think it'll do that too. And I think this one too, but for sure I feel this one would cut number 6. And nice and smooth. The machine feel nice and smooth. Yeah, they did a good job on this. These are some high quality pliers. You can feel it. You can kind of, once you hold it in your hands, you can feel it. You can look at it. They are high quality pliers. I really do like how this rubber feel around the handles. I was trying to see if these are dipped. No, these not dipped. These should be slide on, but they're not coming off at all. Yeah, they're not coming off at all. But these are some nice pliers. And that's the little, and then remember it says screw extraction pliers. You see, if you see the little dip that's in the middle, right here. That's the other signature, I guess. Screw extraction pliers. But they are nice. Put them side by side. They both are 8-inch with the Pittsburgh coming out just a little bit taller by a hair, and that may be because the grips may not be all the way at the end. It may be back some, but I think they're both about the same size, 8 inches. As far as the width across, they're about the same size. The width, about the same. As far as this one, I would have to go with these pliers here, because this have a lot of other stuff that I like as far as they feel comfortable. They have the features. They have the screw extraction pliers, right? I mean, for the screw, the bolt right here, and that's about it. That's different. Yeah, that's about it. And then they have for the right here for the lanyard safety. That's pretty neat too. But for a pair of cheap pliers like this, you can get them, and you can get away with these here. You get away with these. Depends on what you're doing. But I would have to pick the Van Pliers plier right here, because this is the better tool. This is the better tool right here. But I don't know if I would ever use a plier like this. Well, I do have a cutter on here. That's the thing I could use. So yeah, I guess they could go in a bag. I don't know how often I would use them. But yeah, you can put them in your electrician's bag. Not with your main tools, but because I'm sure you already have cutters in there already. But yeah, I think you'll find some kind of use for them. You may not get a whole lot of usage, but I think they get some use. You get some use out of them. These, like I said, for a cheap pair of pliers, they're okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate these for around the house. I think for around the house, I would give them like maybe a 7 or 8, 7.5. If I had to use these around the house, I would give these more like around the house, about a 9 for sure. No less than a 9. Yeah, no less than a 9. So that's my choice, the Vampire. tools, fan pliers. And the model number for these are VT-001-8. And it's their 8mm screw remover pliers, van plier. And let you guys see the pack that it came in. Make sure that if I missed anything, you can get it here. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, you guys take care. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Peace out.